Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 107. Ripple and Oxford signed partnership, 2.2 million crypto hacked data dumped online, and Binance acquires WazirX. Now guys, if you're watching us live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, you hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on channel with us while the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description, guys. So is the link to all the news that we cover here in the stream. A couple things. Sorry for the delay in the intro. YouTube changed the way things, the way I can load into to set up the stream. And it took me a little bit to like navigate through this new setup, and then I had some sort of power outage. They were working on the electricity in the building, and I was left without electricity for like a couple hours. So I had to go to a Starbucks, start like pre-working on some of the stuff for the stream, and then actually coming here back home once the light came back on, and then started to get everything set up, and then I just found out this new YouTube stuff that's going on. That has me a bit stuck right now, to be honest, because I'm still trying to figure out if everything that I'm doing it's okay with the stream. So sorry guys, I'm still checking out some stuff. I will try to get to flow. For example, in the chat, you'll see that there's this small square here that's like my chat. Like if I was to type something out, you guys would probably see that, right? Like that'll probably show up, I guess. I'm not sure, man. It just looks weird. Now, I'm not 100% for that, but, not sure. It didn't used to show before when I load the chat. Now it's starting to show. I might have to update the code on the chat box that I have. So it just looks the way it used to look, because now it looks really weird. But anyways, it's better than no chat, and at least you guys can read everyone else's comments. I'll try to fix it by tomorrow, hopefully, if I can find a code on CSS that would allow me to do that. Otherwise, I'll see what I can do with this, right? Anyways, yeah, let's get on with the stream, right? There's a couple news that I want to cover today, at least 6 articles. After that, we'll get to the technicals and interesting stuff happening in the market, right? Anyways, hackers dumped 2.2 million gaming in crypto passwords online. Now, the passwords and other personal data of more than 2.2 million users of 2 websites were revealed online as a result of data breaches that happened earlier this year. A notable security researcher warned. Now, 1.4 million GitHub accounts and 800,000 Epic bot accounts was the amount of accounts that were leaked. Now, the information for the accounts included emails and passwords that were cryptographically hashed with technology called bcrypt, which is known as one of the toughest for bad actors to break into, right? For like hackers to break into. Now, GitHub acknowledged that it had been hacked over the summer, although it seems that now the breach was bigger than the company had revealed. In a statement on the GitHub website, the company had stated that the perpetrator had accessed 18,473 encrypted customer accounts, a very small fraction of the total user base, and that a vast majority of customers were unaffected, right? Well, guess what? BS, because 1.4 million user accounts got hacked, not the ones they registered. So again, how upfront are they really being, man? Didn't they know about this or not? If they didn't know how many, then their security is probably off. Anyways, the post confirmed that data being targeted on the accounts included email addresses, hashed passwords, hashed recovery keys, encrypted XRP ledger wallets, secret keys from non-deleted wallets only, and user first and last names, if the users had provided them. Now, it does not appear at this time EpicBot had acknowledged that it had been hacked. So again, maybe a lot of these sites don't really realize that they have been hacked. So again, it brings the question of how much security is there in the crypto space, because it seems that a lot of companies get hacked and the security is not there. I mean, getting into crypto, it's harder, right? So it's much harder for like hackers to get your wallet. But again, the exchanges and other companies seem to have the weakest. They seem to be the weakest link, because they're usually the ones that get broken into by the hackers. So again, how secure is our data online on these company sites, right? and also how long from when the attack happens until they noticed. Anyways, on to the next article. Don't have an article for Bitcoin. I don't have an article for Ethereum. I have articles for Ripple and Binance, guys. No article for Litecoin either. Anyways, Ripple Affiliated Foundation is a corporate tax shelter, says Missouri. This is a FUD article. Now, guys, be aware that there's websites that I'm not sure how accurate this is. I'm not buying it because I don't believe Ripple will or would be willing to risk all the partnerships that they have with banks and with everyone else and their reputation on some BS. So again, this article does state that Ripple is using affiliated charity foundation as a corporate and executive tax shelter, according to the crypto research Missouri. The accusation was voiced after a London-based blockchain analysis firm Elliptic found that 400 million worth of XRP tokens can be associated with illegal transactions. So my point here is, so what, man? There's so many more tokens on Bitcoin that can be associated with illegal transactions. There's probably even more on Ethereum that there are on Ripple. So again, yeah, there are a big company. People are going to try to use them for illegal stuff. So what? I mean, shit, you don't see people coming out with this for Bitcoin, right? Like trying to throw dirt at Bitcoin. Of course, this is a pro-Bitcoin website. It's called bitcoinist.com. So of course, I want to throw dirt on the other cryptos. Again, besides using the foundation as a tax shelter, Ripple's charity nonprofit is not allocating any grants to charities, and it's hiding the fact that 2.2 billion XRP tokens counted as circulating supply is now locked in long-term restricted selling agreements. Again, so what? They're trying to prevent the people who hold the tokens from dumping on the market. That's it. There's nothing else to it, guys, really. Anyways, the findings were shared by Missouri author Ryan Selkis. Now, as per the Foundation Form 990 for the fiscal year 2018 that ended April of last year, the Ripple Foundation for Financial Innovation, which is affiliated with the company and its co-founder Chris Larson, granted zero to charities, while it had 1.2 billion in assets under management. Again, so what? So what if they didn't give to charities? Maybe they didn't feel like giving to charities that year. Maybe they gave to charities a different way. Maybe they did something different. You know, why does it matter whether or not the foundation gave money to charity? You have the Litecoin Foundation, and you don't see people going and saying, no, the Litecoin Foundation didn't give anything to charity. Fuck, man, they don't even have money, man. They're broke. So again, why does it matter whether or not Ripple is giving money to other people, right? Anyways, it also goes to say that meanwhile, the Ripple Foundation paid $665,000 in salary to its CEO. Again, who cares how much the CEO earns? He's actually working and busting his butt off. Now, if Bitcoin doesn't have a CEO and they don't have to pay a salary, that's fine. If Ethereum doesn't have a CEO and doesn't have to pay a salary, that's fine. But again, Ripple has a CEO and has a working product. You know what happened to the other companies that had CEOs? Look at Litecoin. The guy sold everything. And he dumped at the top of the market. So again, really? Does it really matter how much they're paying him? He's a CEO. He's working to get more adoption. He's meeting with banks. He's a financial guy. Again, yeah, so what? They have people they have to pay to, right? Anyways, it also goes on to say that they invested $30 million in digital asset management firm Arrington XRP Capital, which is run by CEO Brad Garlinghouse friend Michael Arrington. Again, who cares? They can put their money wherever they want and give it to whichever company they want to invest in. You know, they're not giving him the money for free. Arrington Capital is probably going to do something else with that money to benefit the XRP ecosystem. That's what they want to do. That's why they're giving this money to other companies. Again, a lot of BS on this article, guys. Be really, really careful with the articles that you read, how you read them, and if you buy into the FUD that they're selling, man. Because this article, I'm not buying it. Ripple is not. They're trying to probably damage Ripple's reputation because Ripple's not gonna go against and try to ruin every partnership that they have signed with banks on this stupid stuff. Anyways, on to the next article. Ripple Inc.'s partnership with Oxford University. Ripple has a creative partnership with Oxford founder, further expanding its university blockchain research initiative, UBRI, or UBRI as it's known, that was launched in June 2018. Now, Anna Bakshi, the director of Oxford Foundry, said, "We're absolutely delighted to be partnering with Ripple. The UK has a big tech skill gap, and we're helping address that. Now, from now on, about 1,000 Oxford students will be able to improve their knowledge on blockchain and other bleeding-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning." So, Ripple and Oxford will be able to create a network of exceptionally tech-savvy students who could engage with top companies in their respective niche. That's it for Ripple news, so I'll go into the Binance part. Is it good? On that article, I had a comment. Yeah, it's good that Ripple is coming up with all these initiatives and giving facilities to students to learn, because then again, the new people, the new guys are going to learn about crypto, and they're going to bring that adoption, and they can build on it and make it stronger with new ideas, with, So yeah, it's good that Ripple has this university initiative. Which other crypto is doing this? Which other crypto is pushing for all this university initiatives? There's probably other ones, but probably not pushing as hard as Ripple, right? Anyways, on to the next Binance. Binance enters India market with acquisition of crypto exchange WazirX. Now, Binance has made a move into India's troubled crypto market with the acquisition of WazirX. Now, Binance announced the news in a blog post Thursday, so today, but did not provide details of the deal. However, sources of the Economic Times estimated that the firm was bought out for like $5 to $10 million. Now, the company's entry into India might at first glance seem surprising, with the local crypto industry having been greatly disrupted by a ban on banking services for crypto firms instigated by the nation's central bank in April 2018. Now, since then, a number of local exchanges, including CoinEx and SevPay, have been forced to close, with the remainder moving to survive on crypto-to-crypto trading and avoid the fiat system. Now, that's a strategy employed by WazirX, which launched earlier this year, offering crypto-to-crypto and peer-to-peer trades. Right, that's what the Economic Times is stating now. Binance, however, has a way around the banking issues, having launched Indian rupees on its Binance Fiat gateway in recent weeks. Now, it says users of WazirX will soon be able to buy the Tether stablecoin with rupees via WazirX and use USD Tether to trade any cryptocurrency offered by Binance.com. Chang Peng said the acquisition of WazirX shows our commitment and dedication to the Indian people and strengthen the blockchain ecosystem in India, as well as another step forward in achieving the freedom of money. Now, a couple questions that I have here. How long until the Indian government actually goes and bans the purchase of like all these Tether blockchains, right? Because they're trying to find a way around, and they're not gonna like it that they're making it seem as though they're the rules that they have and regulations do not apply. So again, yeah, I'm not really sure there, man. I think they're playing with a little bit of fire. I hope they don't get burned. They're certainly being smart about it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they're dumb or anything. But again, I don't think it's very healthy that they're doing it that way. Anyways, another article. Binance US now provides institutional liquidity to crypto brokerage firm Tagomi. Now, Binance has partnered with Tagomi to provide institutional liquidity for its users. The partnership was announced in a press release on November 21st, so today, detailing that Binance US will now offer institutional liquidity for Tagomi's users, including quant funds, venture funds, family offices, individual retirement accounts, and high net worth individuals. Tagomi's customers will also receive increased access to Binance US select trading pairs. Now, commenting on the development, Catherine Coley, CEO of Binance US, noted that the new collaboration will help lower the barriers to enter the market, as well as bolster a new class of cryptocurrency investors. Mark Bhargava, president of Tagomi, stated that few countries can rival the liquidity and demand of the US markets. Large funds, venture capitalists, and family offices in the US need secure access to participate in the crypto market as global players. Binance US is tilting the odds in their favor by offering Americans broader asset exposure. Yeah, I mean, I do believe it's an interesting article, though this article that I have next, it's weird, because apparently there's people that are trying to spread rumors and lies about Binance and other exchanges so that they probably like crashed or something. They're trying to like take them down. Anyways, recent reports that Chinese authorities have raided the office of leading crypto exchange Binance are actually quite false. Speaking to Cointelegraph on November 21st, a Binance spokesperson refuted media reports that Chinese police had raided and subsequently shut down the exchange's Shanghai office. Furthermore, the spokesperson stated that no such offices even exist. Now, the actual quote is, "The Binance team is a global movement consisting of people working in a decentralized manner wherever they are in the world. Binance has no fixed offices in Shanghai or China, so it makes no sense that police raided any of our offices and shut them down." The spokesperson also stated that Binance is being targeted in the Chinese media, adding that there has been a recent spike in the number of negative articles and activity against Binance in the country. Binance further stated that they have also encouraging their friends from the media to verify their sources if their sources are telling the truth or presenting their own agenda. So again, apparently someone's putting target on Binance's back, so not the best, man. Anyways, let's go and look at the market. What is happening with the market, man? On the daily, so a lot of money flowing out of the cryptosphere, yeah. So we kind of, it was a bummer day yesterday, right? Anyways, yesterday, 5.86% down from an opening of 213.13 billion, closing at 200.81 billion. So $12.5 billion evaporated. Right now, still going south, 0.11% now, sitting at 200.60 billion. So 200 million down right now. Anyways, that's it for dominance. Again, money flowing out of the cryptosphere, not much we can do there. I'm not going to analyze this. I don't do analysis for dominance. So let's go into Bitcoin dominance. Sorry, I don't do analysis for market cap or dominance. So let's go into Bitcoin dominance, right? We're trying to move to the upside with dominance yesterday, creating a red day. 0.03% down from an opening of 68.51, closing at 68.45. Right now, sitting at 68.45 still. They're actually marking it as a 0.01% move to the downside. Again, sitting at 68.45% of market cap. Bitcoin to the dollar, sitting at $7,603.71. 1 second, I'm trying to see if this actually went out. Sorry guys, like I said, it was a little bit messy today to actually be able to get online, especially with YouTube. So I'm trying to make sure everything's running properly as I'm doing the stream as well. So anyways, like I said, sorry, right now sitting at 7,603.73. We talked about moves to the downside, right? Yesterday we talked about potentially coming down here. We seem to have actually stayed above that lower part of the range, that 7,531.22. And I actually went ahead because we kind of broke below it yesterday, and then we kind of wicked back up. So I went ahead and traced a new resistance that we seem to have hit here and here as well, and bounce off that, which would be the 7,384.80, which we also have here. Again, but so today I want to start with the analysis of Bitcoin on the weekly, because there's something that is developing, and I'm going to go to this chart here. And I'll show it here, right? First of all, on the weekly, right now we are developing. You can see that we're actually lower than the previous low, and we're making less negative momentum. So on the weekly, we have bullish divergence that would indicate price action to the upside. Right now, it's still not played out 100%. And we would also, do we have it here though? On the RSI, 44.86. 43.30. No, on the RSI we're lower. So we just have that divergence on the histogram. So again, on the weekly, stuff plays slower, but if this was to remain, we could potentially see price action to the upside. Now, something else that is developing right now, this is starting to look a little bit like a double bottom, but it's still yet to be defined what type of double bottom we're going to do. It's still developing. It's not developed yet. This new red, it's still developing. Again, we have that divergence. We're going a little bit lower right now. But again, within a range that is acceptable for it to be called a double bottom. Now, if this double bottom was to play out, we could see a reversal. Right now, this would be an eve. And this is still yet to be defined if it's going to be an atom or an Eve. Usually an atom. Let me get this so I can show you, right? Eve, it's a little bit wider, right? Something like that. Sorry, it's messy because it does goes with the scales that there are in the chart, so it looks a little bit messy. And an atom would be something like this, right? Like, I want to do a V shape, but it's really not letting me do it there. So again, this would be an Eve, this would be an atom. We do have it before, but like I said, we're still not sure how this other part of the potential double bottom is going to develop on the weekly. We do have we had it before. It was probably around here, and it's probably in the daily that we're going to be able to see it. Give me 1 second. See here, this V shape here, that would be your atom, and then this would be your Eve, and this was the double bottom that saw price action to the upside. Again, not watching my Colts. No, William James, I'm not watching the Colts, bro. Yeah, not watching the Colts, man. It was a tough choice. When I saw the score, there was 0-0. I'm not sure what they're sitting at now. But again, like I said, there was a power outage in the building. They were doing some emergency electronic work in the apartment complex. So I was out of electricity. I had to go to Starbucks to start getting stuff ready for the stream. And you know, I'm committed to being here for you guys. So I'm willing to sacrifice not watching my football team to come here and actually do the stream. When I was watching, it was first quarter. They were still 0-0. Not sure what the score is sitting at right now. I should have worn my Colts jersey, but you know, decided not to wear it today. Anyways, like I said, starting the stream was a bit awkward. 2017 Texas up, or is that final, or is it still going on? How many minutes left, and which quarter are they at? Because like I said, I'm not looking at anything. Anyways, here it's a little bit broader on the daily, so it's not looking that good, let's say. Here I just want to show you what the Eve and Atom was, right? Atom and Eve. This is just gonna start to develop. So again, on the weekly, we have the Eve, and now we could start to create either the Atom or the Eve part of the double bottom. 2 minutes left. Oh shit, man, they're probably gonna lose unless they. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to do anything there, man. Fuck, because the Colts were like 6-4, so this is probably gonna put them like 6-5. It's probably not gonna be the best for them. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, this will potentially develop. Potentially, right now we don't know. We're hitting this mid part of the channel. We also seem to be bouncing off it. So again, very potential that we have found also some slight support. And we might hopefully start a reverse. Like I said, we have this on the weekly that could potentially play out this divergence. So let's go into a shorter scale. I didn't do it in this chart because it's too messy already. So I didn't have time to like go and clean the charts today. By the time I got off work and then I came home, there was no electricity, so I had to go and do a plan B to like work pre-stream. And even then, I still ended up coming in a lot later than I was expecting because YouTube updated the platform. And I had to find out how to go online again because it was a bit weird. It's like pretty straightforward now, but I was like worried that if I could click something, it would actually start the stream, and I didn't want to start it before I was actually ready, and then I couldn't actually copy the link to the stream, and then you know, the chat's looking all weird, not the way it used to. But anyways, yeah. Man, I don't want the Colts to lose, man. But if they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose, man. I hope that they can like make it up in the next couple games. But again, let's see how things keep on developing for the Colts, right? Shit. Not the best news, man. So the market's tanking, the Colts are losing. I guess that sums it up, right? Anyways, we had to move to the downside. I told you guys the bullish trends were not playing very strong. Here we still have that divergence going on, that hidden bullish, but again, not really much going on with that. So we also have it, right? We're going slightly out. Before I actually came here, I was trying to, since I didn't know if the light was going to come back on, the electricity, I was working on a document that I was going to like figure out how to post the pictures because I was grabbing screen caps and then posting them on a document that I was gonna see how I was gonna post them either to Twitter or the Discord, so at least you guys would have some feedback, right? But anyways, we just have that going on right now, right? There's nothing else developing here yet. Sitting below 20 MA, obviously sitting below 200 MA, taking a new dump on the market. Again, found this area of support, kind of bounced off that, but also staying above and within the range of the 8,983 and the 7,531. So again, let's wait and see how this keeps on playing out for Bitcoin. I'm not 100% confident, that the dump has passed. Well, today should determine some stuff, right? As this keeps on developing. But let's go into the 4 hours. There's stuff I don't like here. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. Well, this shifted since I was looking at this earlier, because this was starting to look like an upsloping, consolidation. Apparently, right now it's a little bit different than when I was looking at it, when I was copying and pasting the charts. But anyways, we're sitting. Sorry, I didn't call it here. We're sitting sold on the daily at 28.82, so oversold. We're also sitting oversold on the 4 hours at 15.66. So again, price action to the downside. Consolidation is starting to happen right now. It looks a little bit flat, to be honest. Maybe a little bit more. It just looks sideways, right? I mean, if you wanted to do something, we could go like this. It's too short of a pattern to actually like trace it. But again, what I was saying upsloping is because we had this going on here, right? But I'm not sure if this is finished developing yet, and if we're gonna have to anchor a little bit different, maybe like that. So we'll see as this keeps on developing, but the 1 hour is certainly going to give us a little bit better clue as to what is going on. Anyways, low, lower low, more negative momentum. So nothing you can do there. Again, low, lower low on the RSI, more negative momentum developing. So we're just, we really have nothing to go on the 4 hours. Not even a pattern developed here. So again, let's go into the 1 hour and see what's going on. Anyways, below the 20 MA. Remember how we said we were like here yesterday? I can't remember if we were somewhere around November 20th. So we're probably around here during the stream. And we said, look, we're channeling, right? We have been channeling for a while. We're probably going to have a move. We don't know where it's going to go. Market's not looking very bullish. The bullish divergence that we had didn't play out very strong. It was just like kind of weak, you know, and then we created divergence again. Divergence, I called it here. Strong bullish divergence. We're probably going to see price action to the downside. And look, man, I told you, support where? The bottom part of the downsloping channel. The small one. And look, man, we bounced there a couple times. Not once. Right, not once, twice, 3 times. We couldn't get above it, so we ended up breaking down again. And then we even faced it as resistance once, twice. So a valid downsloping channel that we had traced. So again, we ended up breaking down because we couldn't break back in again. Just had that move as well. Right now, low, lower low, right? Even from here, has no point of comparison. Low, lower low, more negative momentum. So now divergence that is bullish playing on this chart. If anything, and I don't like it, it's that from here to here, or even here, whatever we're at right now, we are making, just on the histogram, hidden bearish divergence, fresh continuation. So again, we had it to here, right, and then we saw that we started to move to the downside. So again, creating what looks to be like a tweezer top. So again, bearish reversal pattern, right? So we were trying to go to the upside, and you know, this is probably moving us to the downside. I'm not sure if this was the actual reason that we moved to the downside, the hidden bearish divergence. I wouldn't put too much weight on that right now. I was putting more weight here because we're still making positive momentum, even though we're going lower on our histogram. Anyways, shorter term high, lower high, less strength on the RSI, sitting sold at 32.63. But again, within this island, right, you're going lower, but you're going higher, you're creating hidden bearish divergence, fresh continuation. Benny, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. You missed the kind of good news that we have right now, and the bad news that we have right now for Bitcoin. So I'll just because you came in, I'll do it really quickly because it's important though. Right, on the weekly, very large time frame, we are having bullish divergence develop right now. So again, this week is still going on. It still has like 3 more days to go. So again, just wait and see how this ends up, because we're going lower on the positive momentum. So we're decreasing, sorry, that negative momentum, and we're going lower on the price. But also, we're starting to form what looks like a valid double bottom right now. This will be an eve. Right now, we're starting to form the other part. We don't know if it's going to be an atom or an eve. And I even went to show on the daily that we had it before here. Right, this will be an atom, right? It looks like a V shape, and then the eve looks more rounded off. So again, we have that potential double bottom starting to form. It's not confirmed yet. We need a couple more candles to come out and actually confirm this, but it's the weekly, so it's a very large time frame. And again, larger time frames have stronger playouts because they develop over a longer period of times. They just when they happen, they also happen over long periods of time. So check that out, right? On the daily, that potential hidden bullish divergence still developing. We're still going lower, still creating this divergence here on the price. We bounced off 7,384. I just traced this as support. I didn't have it before, but it's congruent with the spikes that we have here on this area. That's where we actually bounced off. We're staying above and back into that channel of the 8,983 and the 7,531. So other than that, I went to the 4 hours. We don't have anything. We're starting to consolidate, but does not look really clear as to what we're doing here. Low, lower low, low, lower low. So on the other side, and nothing here that we can actually trace, just except that we're sitting below the 20 MA. So in the 1 hour, real quick, I'm not sure what time it came in, but we had divergence, right? We said contraction on the Bollinger Bands. We were somewhere around here in the stream, like 9, 10. We said, look, man, we're probably not going to move to the upside, you know. We had divergence here, bearish. The bullish one didn't play very strong, and I was calling out that the bullish signs were not playing very strong on the stream. So again, potential price action to the downside. Look, man, we said that we were getting that contraction on the Bollinger Bands. We exploded to the downside, right? We kind of rested on the support that we called out, being the bottom part of the down-sloping channel. We bounced off it 3 times, then we actually broke below it, and then we tried to break back in twice, failing to do so, and actually breaking down again. So again, right now we're trying to consolidate. We don't have anything bullish here. We try to consolidate. We created a tweezer top here. So again, a reversal pattern, and from here to here, we are probably creating some sort of hidden bearish divergence that would potentially mean price continuation. And the price continuation, it's down sloping right now, so not the best on the shorter term. So that's why I said the weekly is still not really defined. Someone, I can't remember who, but I saw on Twitter saying that this was developing a head and shoulders pattern, and I really never, in all the different time frames that I've been looking at this, have not been able to see the head and shoulders that they were saying that it was going to develop. And then they say it looks like a slanted neck, it looks like a crooked, I don't know what. So whatever, man, I'm not really going to go and buy it because I'm not seeing it, and if you can't see it, then it's probably not there, you know. Anyways, Bitcoin 30,000, December 31st, 2019, yeah, 20K, I think it dumps to 7,200 and then pumped to 10,600 again. Buy the dip, yeah, buy the dip, man. Again, this looks like we might still go down. I mean, I'm not calling it yet, but if we're, look, here we bounced off the 7,531, that's why I know this is a valid support, because we had it used it before, and we just used it now as well. So, right now we're sitting a little bit higher on that positive momentum, but look, we're not really far off from the low that we just made. So again, if this still goes down a little bit, we can probably create divergence and then try to get that pump. If we go below to that, 7,200 area you talk about, we don't have a lot of support there. The next area of support, man, this is not loading the chart. Oh, this is much higher. See, we don't have a lot of support on that 7,200 area. That would be this line here, and we would be looking at prices of like May 2000. Yeah, this right now would be May 2019, and yeah, there's something around this area. Maybe there's a bounce here, and there's some resistance around this line. It's just a psychological support, right? Everybody also round numbers are psychological supports and resistances. So anyways, let me zoom out real quick so I can shift here quickly and then go back into the chart the way we have it. So again, not 100% confident that 7,200 will hold very strong. So that will be it for Bitcoin. So I'm going to go on to Ethereum. Ethereum dominance on the daily. Price action to the downside just like everyone else. Yesterday, losing 2.19% of the market cap. Right now, losing 0.20% of market cap. Bouncing of the 20 MA, sitting at 8.68% of market cap. Let's go on to the actual price of Ethereum, sitting at $160.46. Price action to downside twice, right? We kind of used the mid part of the channel as resistance. And then we actually broke down. Did we hit something else, though? No, we haven't quite done a 100% retrace, but almost there, you know. Again, not here. We don't really quite have that same double. Let me look for an Ethereum chart that is clearer. See, here we don't quite have a very well-defined double bottom. We're just going lower right now. And the only thing I can tell you on the weekly is that from here, or even here, yeah, here to here, you're going slower, definitely. And here to here on the weekly, you're also creating that divergence. But you wouldn't have it on the RSI, just on the histogram. So again, potential price action to the downside. Sorry, I changed this to yellow, so it was a little bit clearer to see. If you're struggling to see these divergences, let me know, and I'll change them back to green or another color that will potentially be better off. Anyways, let's go on the daily. What are we doing? Well, we didn't do anything. We broke out of this. We were trying to phase up that 20 MA, and we just started to break down. So nothing on the daily that's new. More negative momentum creating, right? If anything, man, we're sitting at this same low. You can see that the line, this red dotted line, is just sitting right there, right? So anyways, for today, right now, we're sitting at that same low with like widening on the bottom. So there's no divergence there. It wouldn't indicate divergence. To this candle, the previous one, we could have had potential hidden bullish, but again, it's not really playing out. The bullish signs are not playing out because there's a bearish sentiment on the market. So again, we really don't have much going on. Impulse down, we got to consolidate on the daily. We're not going to be able to see it. So let's go into the 4 hours and see what we're doing, man. Again, on the 4 hours, besides this divergence that we have here, right, this bearish, hidden bearish, we didn't develop anything else. We've just been going down since. We haven't even touched the 20 MA since November 18th at 10 a.m. So again, just moving down. We're not really doing a very clear consolidation pattern. It just seems like we're moving sideways a little bit. Actually, we're sitting at the average of the past 12 hours or so. Anyways, sitting low on the RSI at 22.05. On the daily, I didn't call it out. We're sitting sold at 31.33, so oversold in the 4 hours. Bitcoin, I don't remember if I called it on, yeah, we were neutral. So again, on the 1 hour, we're sitting neutral at 34.11, 34.97. There we go. And we're not doing anything. We're going lower than the previous lows that we have. So again, more negative momentum, just being 100% going with the market there. So not much going on. So let's see if we can find anything else that would indicate what we might do. Well, yeah, from here to here, you're going high, lower high, more positive momentum. You're creating that same kind of hidden divergence, right? Hidden bearish that we had on the other chart, right? So again, Binance Dex adds a Litecoin USD Tether trading pair, or TUSD, sorry. Awesome, man. That's pretty cool. So again, we're starting to break to the downside. Why? We also have the same like tweezer double top, right? So again, with crypto, you kind of most of the times you do have those same, like where you close, you open the next. So again, also facing a reversal, right? Right now we might start to try to go to the upside again. We probably hit that 20 MA. Same thing would happen with Bitcoin. If we try to go up, we're probably gonna try to hit the 20 MA, and then we'll take it from there. But again, market not looking very strong right now yet. Let's see if we can get that bounce from the weekly to start coming and playing in. So, and then the daily would certainly give us a better idea. But this is starting to look like a bull trap, right? Like we're gonna do a reversal, psych, and then move to the downside. So again, be careful here. Trying to figure out if there's a head and bottoms here. Someone said it on Twitter, so I'm really trying to find it because they didn't actually post any pictures of the so-called head and shoulders that they called. So again, I'm trying to like figure out where they saw that head and shoulders. Anyways, probably not gonna find it. So I'm gonna go into Ripple. Ripple on the daily, man, for dominance. Ripple, even though it dropped, it gained so much dominance yesterday. Very, very nice candle, man. Gaining 3.30% of market cap. Right now, losing a little bit, 0.35. But again, sitting at 5.22% of total market cap. It's good. Ripple above 5 is good. So gaining above 5 is still even better. So even Ripple lost yesterday, right? But let's go look at the weekly, and let me look at another chart that I don't have so much crap charted on. So we're gonna look for something, right? Obviously this pattern, we're kind of breaking it, right? This diamond pattern they had called out, we broke it this week with this movement to the downside. I don't care about that right now. What I care about, or I'm trying to find or see, is in the different charts where we're sitting at. And even though this doesn't look like a very sharp bottom, right? It is certainly a bottom, and we're hitting that same bottom here. But look, with Ethereum, we had negative momentum here. With Ripple, right now it's going a little bit higher, so we're probably getting some small price action to the upside. So right now it wouldn't actually play out, but again, if this goes very slightly lower, right, at least from this red to here, we're going straight, and then you know, you're going from here to a positive, therefore creating a bullish divergence. And again, you can potentially get price action to the upside. Right now, right there you will be creating a medium or class B type 2 bullish divergence. That could potentially see you play to the upside. You would also have it on the RSI because you're also going slightly in. So again, you have it on the RSI, you have it on the MACD histogram. So that divergence could potentially play out, right? Anyways, let's go on to Ripple on the daily then. And I'm looking at this chart because it's just cleaner than the other one that I have. And I want to see if I'm not missing anything on that other that I have here, right? So again, on the daily, we're just going lower, right? But where is this momentum at? Let's see. I'll move this here. This would be negative 0.0407. This will be negative 0.0369, negative 0.384. So again, this island, even though it's dropping lower, we're creating divergence. So you're creating bullish divergence from here to here, right? From here to here. And then you're creating bullish divergence from here to here, right? You could all just trace it as one, just one single line, right? But I'm tracing in parts because I do believe it just makes it. I'll make this lines a little bit thicker. Might make it easier for you to see at home. Because I want to see if we have it on the RSI. We don't have it on the RSI. So again, we have divergence from here to here and from here to here, right? You can just do one straight line. So we're creating slanted divergence on Ripple. So at some point in time, this is just gonna like burst to the upside again, facing resistance at the 24,629, right? That we have called. We don't want to be in this area because that puts us on the bear zone, where we can actually even drop to the dreaded 21 cent mark. So again, play it safe with Ripple, sitting below 20 MA, with volatility very open on the Bollinger Bands for sure. Sitting sold on the other side at 30.17. Let's go into the 4 hours. In the 4 hours, we didn't even hit oversold like the rest, so it's holding up a little bit better, I guess. On the 4 hours, we're actually sitting at 35.29 sold, but not oversold like everyone else, like Bitcoin and then Ethereum, right? But anyways, you'll see here that on the 4 hours, look, on Ripple, we have bullish divergence. Yes, there we go. See, bullish divergence, potential price action to the upside. Thing I don't like is that, look, it was very weak, man, again, because everyone else in the market is just being bearish. So it doesn't matter how strong Ripple wants to play. The market, it's gonna probably try to bring it down right now. I'll go on this chart because it's cleaner and you guys will see it better. So it's there, and it's from here to here. There we go. Anyways, we have this divergence, right? Bullish. We're trying to punch to the upside. This might still not finish developing, right? We can still try to run again. But let's wait and see how this keeps on building, right? Again, just let me know that we had that divergence that we didn't have with the other ones. Symbol of 20 MA with volatility open on the Bollinger Bands and negative momentum decreasing right now. That's it. That's it for Ripple, man. Not much going on the 4 hours. So let's go into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour. Yeah, whatever, man. So on the 1 hour, right? Low, lower low, right? Less negative momentum, slightly, but it's there, right? Not so much on the RSI, but yes on the histogram. And then you will be going from here to here, right? And then you would be expecting price action to the upside. You're getting it, getting above that 20 MA, failing to sustain it, breaking below it again on hidden bearish divergence. Price continuation. You're in a down sloping trend, so you're continuing to the downside on the 1 hour, right? But look, Ripple's breakdown doesn't look as nasty as everyone else, right? Don't look quite as nasty as Bitcoins or Ethereum, so it's holding up a little bit better actually than everyone else. Again, on the 1 hour, we're sitting neutral at 44.53, creating positive momentum, but less of it, and it makes sense because we're also lower. But facing the 20 MA as resistance, we're starting to contract again on the Bollinger Bands, which might have a channel, and then we can probably expect a movement. Here on Ripple, we were here during the stream. We were saying that we were also contracting on the Bollinger Bands, and you know, we should expect a move. And yeah, we got it to the downside again on probably the hidden bearish divergence. No, we didn't have hidden bearish divergence. We had this triangle shaped that we said we could break, and let's see if we hit a measurement of that, just for fun, right? So from the bottom to the top. I don't think we hit it now. Well, this wick we almost hit it with the wick, right? The wick came all the way down here to like 23.5, then bounced off. So again, we probably hit it in another exchange, giving it some validity as well. So again, yeah, it's a valid pattern that we broke out of. Right now, we're trying to get up again. On the 1 hour, I don't want to call it yet. I don't really want to get my hopes up with Ripple right now, but seems like this could be the case, right? Like a head and shoulders that we would be developing of sorts. This coming down way lower than this. That's the thing I don't like. It's kind of slanted. Or the shoulder is a little bit higher, but again, from here to here, more or less flatlining on that neck. If this was still to play to the upside and act bullish, we would expect to see a move from the top of the head to the neck. And if you were to break this, you could probably get to around 25 cents. So again, the move is not really strong. It's not like out of the ordinary. But again, you could be developing this kind of head and shoulders. Just keep it in mind with your trades. I'll leave this out. I'm not sure if it's going to play out. This is still developing. You're still trying to like reverse this. Hitting that 20 MA again right now. Potentially, right? So let's wait and see how this runs for Ripple, man. Might not be the worst news. Someone was saying that cryptos tend to rally on, what was it? Thanksgiving and December. So again, there might be some truth to that, and we might start a rally. I'm not sure. Let's wait and see, man. You like XLM more right now? Is it still pumping, or did it pump, or did it do something different than Ripple? I'm just wondering because I haven't seen XLM lately. So let's go on the daily. So on the daily, what is going on with the dominance for Litecoin? Yesterday losing 2.26% right now, gaining 0.43%, sitting at 1.61% of market cap. Again, not doing much. Let's go to the price, sitting at $50.86, taking a small dump, a $4 move to the downside. Again, following everyone else, breaking out of this channel that we were in, hitting almost the mid part of the downsloping channel, bouncing off that. I'm pretty sure if I pinpoint this, because I've dragged it out quite a couple times, we probably would have hit this spot on. So again, I'll probably have to like go out and drag it. But anyways, here on the weekly, man, I just want to look at a different chart where I don't have so much stuff all over it. This one, again, not very much looking like a double bottom, right? Like with Bitcoin and anyone else. Still lower than the previous low, and that is congruent in the market, right? We're going from here to a lower low, and you're going from here to a less positive momentum, lower negative momentum. And here you would also have it on the RSI apparently on Litecoin, right? We didn't have it on the other coins, but on Litecoin apparently you do. Right? Let me fix this a little bit. There we go, and there we go. So very slightly going in again. Creating that. Right now, this is still on developing though. Remember, this is a weekly. But you're creating that divergence, right? Not a shady. All right, you bought Dusk. Oh, yeah, we'll look at Dusk and we'll look at XLM. Anyways, like I said, let's wait and see how this keeps on developing on the weekly. You can potentially have that move to the upside, right? Yeah, if Dusk goes up, man, you're probably gonna make dough. Anyways, what is happening here, man? Again, that hidden bullish going to here now, going to here now. Again, you don't have it on the RSI. So again, just right now, you just have hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Nothing else, man. You're still creating more negative momentum with that impulse to the downside. So let's go into the 4 hour, man. Again, these charts, dude, this stuff don't stay where it's supposed to. Kind of had this triangle going on. I didn't say I wasn't sure if it was going to be there or not. We ended up moving to the downside just as expected because someone else moved to the downside, Bitcoin and Ethereum and everyone else. So again, Litecoin following the market, having that move to the downside, starting to consolidate again. Not really clear type of consolidation. You can see that we're more or less within this range. So again, we're just looking flat if we ignore the wicks. Like a rectangle, right? Like we're boxed in this small area. So again, let's wait and see how this keeps on running. Again, we're seeing price action to the upside in this 4 hour candle. Maybe we're trying to reverse some of the dip. You know, after it impulse down, you tend to see reaction rallies where you try to reverse a little bit. So again, sitting below 20 MA with volatility open. Sitting at 24.66 on the RSI. Making it, sitting you at oversold on the daily. I didn't check it, but we're probably sitting, yeah, we're just sitting sold at 32.89. So again, that's it for this, man. Nothing here on the 4 hours that I can call out yet. I'm not, no, it will just be like a channel down sloping. That's it. On the 1 hour, impulse down, some weird consolidation going on. Again, impulse down again. We're trying to consolidate, but looking off. Really weird. Here we're not creating that divergence that we have with everyone else, right? That bullish divergence. We're actually staying higher and not creating that low. So again, not much going on with Litecoin. It just seems to be following the market, man. Like low, lower low, more negative momentum, right? If anything, just the only thing I can see that everyone else has is like from here to here. And from here to here, you're creating that hidden bearish divergence, price continuation. You're going to the downside again. You try to move down, finding some sort of support, and then trying to bounce back up. We do have an something traced there, a greenish line that I'm trying to figure out what it was. I can't remember which. So it's at 0%. We're almost retraced to whatever I had traced there at 100%. But again, we kind of bounced off that area, and yeah. So again, not much. Here we have the blue, here we have the blue, and that blue would be something much larger. Snap, I can't see it here. Fuck it, I'll just leave it there. Whatever, man. I really not seeing it. Let's see here. Here we go. That would be the 786, that 49.37 retrace to the all-time low that we hit on December 11, 2018. So again, that would be from the low to the high. We're almost retraced 78.6% of the way. So again, a really deep retrace on Litecoin. Again, trying to see some recovery. I'm not sure how this is going to play out for Litecoin. Let's keep on watching, right, and see how these develops. Here you don't have it on the RSI. So let's go into Binance. Binance on the daily, guys. What is going on? Binance yesterday losing dominance, 1.51%. Right now gaining dominance, 2.37%. Really moving nicely. Sitting at 1.33% of market cap. Again, no analysis for dominance, but if anything, you will be creating hidden bullish divergence. That's it. So let's go into the price of Binance. Binance sitting at $17.17. Taking a drop yesterday, just like everyone else. 7.29% right now, moving up 2.49%, sitting at, like I said, $17.17. Are we doing something? Low, lower low, more negative momentum, so nothing there. Let's go into the weekly and see if we're doing something there. Again, not even close to that double bottom that we have with everyone else. So Binance also holding up a little bit better than all the other cryptos. Let's go into the daily, man. again, nothing going on, right? We just had this divergence, strong divergence. Look, we have been breaking down since, so we have not been able to create anything else on the daily that signals that we have stopped this. So again, maybe here we'll probably, depending on how much this pumps, we might get something. But let's see, here to here, we're probably within a range where this could be a bottom, and this could be a bottom, and then we can try to like run to the upside. But this is not a really, you're not coming from a downtrend here. You're coming from an uptrend, failing to get higher. But again, let's see how this keeps on developing for Binance, man. Not seeing anything here that I can really call out that would be like bullish, bearish, or anything. Impulse down, consolidation starting to happen. Upsloping consolidation, usually not the best. You tend to break down after that, but this doesn't look like your regular impulse down, right? It had developed over a couple, like 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candles, so it took a while to develop. And guess what? We had divergence from here to here, and we set price action to the upside. We got it here. It was very brief, and then we kept on moving. But if you want to use this one, you can still go here and use this one and still go there. And then you create a divergence again, bullish, and you should see a price action to the upside. You're seeing that play out right now. You don't have it on the RSI, so I'm going to get rid of it. You had it here, right, but it didn't play out very strong. So in the 1 hour is the other stuff that we have there. Right now you're sitting at 31.06 on the RSI, again at neutral on Binance. What else is happening with this, man? Not really. This would have looked like a head and shoulders right back when, but I'm not sure, man. Like this will be one. Shit. This will be the head, right? And this will be the other shoulder, but it looks weird. That don't look like a real shoulder. Then you have your neckline around here, right? And you break it, you will hit a measure move. And you obviously hit more than a measure move of that, right? But again, breaking it, you broke it here, and you know, your measure move would have put you somewhere on here, and you just kept on dropping. So again, we had a potential head and shoulders, I guess you could call it, that actually played out. But again, I don't like the way this shoulder looks, right? It's a little bit weird. It's much lower than this. It might be within the range that you could call it, but again, this is still coming from an uptrend. So again, Binance still moving to the downside. Again, right now trying to do a reaction rally or a bounce, right? Let's see how this one keeps on developing. It looks really nice right now, this bounce. And it's coming from bullish divergence. So we're going to do 1 hour, man. On the 1 hour. See what I said? We had divergence here, bullish. We called it out yesterday. We said it's not really playing out very strong. We're just kind of rounding off. The divergence not looking very strong again. Go to downside again, you know, whatever. Low, lower, low, more negative momentum, so nothing there. Here we just have the same stuff that everyone else has, right? You're going higher on the positive momentum, and you're going lower on your price, right? And here you're actually also going higher. So again, you have your hidden bearish divergence developing with the MACD and the RSI, and that will be it for this. This will mean price continuation. We might start to try to maybe see some resistance. It's still on developing though, so you can still punch higher still. Let's see how this works. It's sitting above the 20 MA with contraction starting to happen on the Bollinger Bands. That's it for Binance, man. Really not much developing right now. That's it. So there's coins that were requested. We'll look at those. I'll go to the first one, and the first one that got tossed out there was XLM. Sorry, guys. Let's go look at XLM. Where's XLM sitting in dominance? Losing dominance. Let's see. Show me the daily. Yeah, should apparently gain some dominance, 0.22%. Right now, losing it, 0.40%, sitting at 0.60% of market cap. XLM, not really recovering, sitting at 0.06% at the price that we're at before they actually burned a lot of their tokens. let's see here. Not really looking like a double bottom either, man. But again, you're coming from a downtrend. On the weekly, man, look at this weekly. It looks nasty. You're just downtrending a lot. Facing a lot of resistance by this missed part of the channel. And you're kind of like bouncing off, breaking it, you know. But again, doing a high when you burned the tokens, right? You had that jump on that week. And then right now you undid everything that you had prior to when you burned the tokens, right? Because that was the week of November the 4th. So when you burn your tokens, you go from like 6.7 all the way to 8.8, and then you end up settling around 7.9, and then you just undid the. There goes your burning of the tokens, man. It didn't do much for them. Right now, moving low again, high, lower, high, less positive momentum. Also on the RSI, you're going lower. So again, no divergence here that we can call out. High, right? Higher high, lower high, less. So again, even if we go from this island, everything just makes sense right now. It will seem like regular market movement. Last time we looked at it, we were here. So let's see how this. Oh, fudge! I didn't want to move that one. I want to move this one. Here, slightly higher right now, and creating even much more of this negative momentum. So again, on the RSI, apparently you will also have it now. High for now. From here to here. So again, you're creating hidden bullish divergence, right? Price continuation. I'm not sure if this is gonna go to the upside or downside, man. This is not really clear, this continuation. We're just like moving down in the short term. Even in the long term, we're not even going that much upsloping, but very slightly upsloping. We might try to move to the upside. Some below 20 MA with volatility open, right? That's it. Sitting neutral on the RSI, sorry, sold on the RSI at 35.38. Let's go into the 4 hour, man. On the 4 hour, you're sitting sold. Oversold at 25.35. So low, lower low, less negative momentum. So you're creating bullish divergence, just like Ripple, I think it was, that had it, right? So again, you're going like this, you're going like this, right? You're going in, you're converging on the bottom part. You don't have it on the RSI, unfortunately. You're still going a little bit lower. So you have potential price action to the upside. You're trying to see it. This is a green candle, even though it looks red. This is a red candle. This is a green candle, even though it also looks red. So green and green, right? So again, trying to move to the upside, but not really playing out with strength, that divergence, right? That's it on the 4 hours. You don't have anything else here. Higher high, more positive momentum. Lower high, less positive momentum. That's it. Not really much going on here on the 4 hours. Like I said, sitting oversold at 25.35. Let's go into the 1 hour, man. On the 1 hour, sitting sold at 38.19. Again, low, lower low. And here in the short term, you do have divergence, right? Within this island, you go from here to here. It's very short, but it's real. And then you go from here to here. You create that bullish divergence, price action to the upside. You're trying to see it, but again, not playing out very strong. In the 1 hour, you're starting to get a lot of contraction on the Bollinger Band, sitting below the 20 MA. Failing to get higher prices, and right now it seems like you want to actually go to the downside, apparently. From, let's see, yes, same stuff that everyone else has, except that, yeah, we do have a red here. So from here to here, from here to here, right, divergence, bearish, hidden bearish divergence. You still like it? Should make 25 cents next year. I'll take that all day long. Yeah, maybe, man. I'm not sure about XLM, man. It was one of the projects that I was excited for when I was getting into crypto. But then as I started to do more research into it, I really wasn't liking it. So I think I ended up not getting into it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. We don't have that divergence on the RSI. Sorry. Shorter term bullish, right? So here, price action to the upside, but not really playing strong either. Let's see from the previous red island, that would be here. So no, nothing. And if we wanted to ignore this because it's just a minuscule island, this is all one island, this is all one island. Let's see, here would be 33752 30. So even from here to here, you will be creating divergence, right? It's too much data that we are ignoring, to be honest. So but I'm saying if you wanted to look at something from here to here, you will be creating divergence, slightly going in, again, creating that bullish divergence. And you would also have it on the RSI, but again, it's too much data that we're ignoring, and I just don't feel comfortable when we ignore too much data, right? Including this small red island here and this other small red island here. So again, if you want to look for something there, you could. That would be it, but I wouldn't recommend it. And for this price action, I don't have any supports traced for this, so I couldn't tell you right now where we could hit. We could probably come around like 0.5829. There's some support around this area apparently. Right, we bounced off here a couple times. And then if we go even lower, we'll probably find something at like 0.521. Right. You still like, okay, everything moves with Bitcoin. Yeah, everything moves with Bitcoin, man. That is true. That is very, very true. Again, not much going on with Litecoin. Sorry, with XLM. So let's go into Dusk for Benny. Bring me the Dusk coin. What's happening with Dusk on the daily, man? Shit. Okay, cool. You had your spike down yesterday, 11.53%, even more than Bitcoin. But again, starting to pump right now. It's 2.13%, trying to recover a little bit. At 0. Where am I hearing? I'm hearing an echo of myself, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. I have my PC volume off for my stream. So again, I'm still trying to figure out where that's coming from. Give me 1 second, guys, because I think I think I just went off. So anyways, yeah, it's fine. Awesome. So okay, cool. Let's see on the weekly, man. Not double bottom for this. It's still going lower than the previous lows. Again, hitting all-time lows for it, right? I believe Dusk will pump. Lol. Yeah, maybe, man. I'm not sure, man. Let's see what we can do here, right? Moving to the downside below that 20 MA, we have not been able to get above it since November the 12th. We've just been going down again. Negative, right? Lower low, more negative momentum, nothing there. Also here on the RSI, same thing. So nothing really happening that we call divergence. On the daily, we're just still moving down. So let's go into the 4-hour, man. Oh, sorry, on the daily. We had this triangle structure that we broke out of, apparently. I just want to see if we hit a measure move of that. Just out of curiosity, because I think we just hit it. Yep, we just hit it when we hit this low. We hit a measure move of, finally, that measure move of the triangle came in. Anyways, let's go into the 4 hours, man. Yeah. Let's see this. Where is this at? Very, very freaking slightly. 5. Okay, cool. Let's say you're going flat here. Right? And you're going much lower on your price action. And that is creating weak bullish divergence. Type 3, class C, whatever you want to call this, you know, but still plays out. You should see price action to upside. You don't have it on the RSI. You're still going lower on your RSI. Very, very slightly lower. You'll be able to see it if I zoom in. This is slightly lower than this. So again, you really quite not have it. So again, bullish divergence of a form, right? You're getting that pump, small pump to the upside. That's it for this in the 4 hours, man. There's nothing else here. High, lower high, less positive momentum. You're just congruent with the market. So now let's look at this. Low, lower low, more negative momentum. Again, in the shorter term, you're actually going higher, right? Your price is going lower. Here you're going slightly higher. Here you're going lower, so nothing here. You would be creating that hidden bearish divergence, price continuation. You're seeing that move to the downside again. Contraction of the Bollinger Band sitting above the 20 MA, sitting neutral at 40.16 on the 1 hour. On the 4 hours, I didn't call it, but you're sitting oversold at 25.86. I'm not sure if I called it or not. I'm just retouching. And then on the daily, you're also sitting oversold at 29.42. Let's go back into the 1 hour, man. Again, very nice expansion of the Bollinger Bands. Very nice contraction also. About to start channeling, more or less. That's it, man. There's not much more going on right now because the market just moved and no one else has consolidated. This worries me that this might go down still a little bit. But again, that's about it for this, man. Again, before I do anything else, I'll go and look at Bitcoin again. Bitcoin's not pumping that much yet. Let's look at Ether. Ethereum, not pumping that much either. Ripple, not even pumping. Dude, Ripple's sitting at 0 almost. Again, let's look at. Do you remember how we were here when we were doing the analysis, trying to get break that 20 MA? Kind of went above it very slightly, and then we rejected hardcore, man. Litecoin again. Litecoin hitting that 20 MA and rejecting it as well. Again, the market's not looking very bullish, guys. I can't lie to you. I cannot tell you like the market's gonna pump right now when the sentiment is bearish. And Binance is the only one that's kind of looking okay-ish. Not even that much, but it's recovering much better than everyone else. The rest, it just looks like shit, man. Like it could still go down a little bit more, man. I'm not sure if it's gonna get it. You do have that hidden bearish divergence that is playing out here and there, right? From this high to this high again, going higher. You should get price continuation. Your continuation is a downtrend right now. So again, you know, you're seeing that move to the downside again. So the only thing I like is that we might get a little bit lower, create that bullish divergence, and then maybe pump. But if we start to like snake here and like contract, well, I call it snaking. We'll go like here, slightly higher, and then sorry, I didn't want to do that one. I wanted to do the drawing tool, the brush. Here, okay, here we go. If we go slightly higher, but less than our previous one, and then a little bit less low, and then a little bit less high, and then we just kind of flatline like we did here, man. You know, here we're kind of flatlining on like another one of the coins, right? I can't remember which one it was. It was just getting very, very tight and very boring. And I told you guys, it's getting really tight and very boring. It's probably here in the 4 hours, man. I can't remember which one it was, but we had some like kind of like very tightening and very, very small movements. It just, it's not the best right now, man. Again, nothing that screams price pump except for this. That is still developing, and it's gonna take a while to play because guess what? It's a freaking weekly. So the weekly takes a while to play. And it's still not done. We still need next week to come in and confirm that we are making that double bottom of sorts, right? So again, there's still a lot of stuff to go on here. We're still making this negative momentum island. We're not really out of it. We have been making negative momentum since August the 26th, but going down since the 1st of July or so, right? So again, not the best, man. We're still within the down sloping channel again. Hitting the mid part of the channel and trying to bounce on the USD tether. On everyone else, man, we're not that great. Here we're kind of breaking back into this old downtrend that we had. Right, so again, not the best for Bitcoin, right? That's it. You guys want to look at something else? Again, I wish I had like better news for you guys, but that's as much as I can tell you right now. Until something else develops that I'm sure it will happen. Like when I told you guys about the inverse head and shoulder on Litecoin, when I told you that this was still gonna go down. Right now, I'm not really confident that this might pump. Right now, I'm actually more worried that it could still go down a little bit more. Right, still here you still have room to go down a little bit more to try to get something going on here, even a double bottom from here to here on the daily. So again, yeah, a little bit worried about this right now actually, because the signal is not very, very clear to like do something. Yeah. That's gonna be it, guys. If you don't have any coin requests, I'm probably gonna call it a stream. It's already almost 11 p.m. for me, so I know for Benny it's probably like midnight. William James, I'm not sure where you're located at, so I'm not sure if it's early for you or late for you, or if you're also like midnight time. But again, guys, this might just be it for tonight's stream. Tomorrow, they're not sure if they finished with the work today. I think they just probably went home and reestablished electricity as it was. I'm not sure if they finished doing what they were supposed to do. I'm hoping that tomorrow my power's not out and I'm able to do the stream on the regular time, because it's a pain in the butt to go to Starbucks and try to get work done on a laptop when I'm usually used to doing everything here for the stream on two monitors that I can really like work on, right? Like I have here my like main setup for like the stream, notes, what's going on, chat, whatever, and then I have here over here my analysis on the other screen. It's just not very cool, man. Anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Again, apparently no other requests. So, guys, again, if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Again, I appreciate that you guys show up for the stream, man. Yeah, study on, bro. I appreciate what you guys do for the stream. I appreciate that you retweet our tweets, you share with the people, you know. So again, you know, talk to your friends about crypto, talk to your family about crypto, and if they want to get into it, tell them that there's this channel with this weird dude with a hat and a beard, and that he talks cool stuff about crypto, and does good news and like good analysis, and then yeah, you know, point them in my direction. Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. I hope you have a, oh, yeah, I guess, man. Anyways, yeah, like, I think I have a 30 seconds delay on the stream, apparently. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great night. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's a weekend, so, beginning of the weekend. So, again, something to look forward to, right? Anyways, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Let's see how the market keeps on developing. I'm not sure if we finish moving to the downside yet, or if we're taking a small rest before we actually like dump again, or if we're gonna find something to like bounce off. But right now, I don't have a clear signal to call a movement. Right? Maybe if I were to do the ribbons of the MAs, I could do something. But again, I'm not finding. I gotta read the Bollinger Bands right now, and I'll probably look for it later on and see if I can do ribbon on something. But that's it, guys. Again, thanks for watching.